Now junior year rolls around. Unfortunately, playing time regress. You're in a more confined role. Why do you think that was when you was just ascending the year prior?
Because we had an entire complete team. It was no need for me to play any more minutes than what I was playing. For what I did. It was absolutely no more minutes needed to be given out. Because there was guys that if they took less minutes, they couldn't do what they was able to do because they wasn't mentally maturated at that time. I'm already a junior. I understand the ups and downs and the battling. We had freshmen that was really propelling, running that engine, but they wasn't really freshmen. They were just freshmen on the court. You know, so that's really what it was. I felt like we was a well-oiled engine, and later on that year we had a little hiccup, and that's what broke the whole team up right before playoffs. But allude to why my minutes didn't stay the same and it went down from then was because we had a well-oiled engine. Like any year we should have won was that year. We went to the chip year, my senior year, but we could have went my junior year for sure. We had a well-oiled engine, and that's really what that was about, you know. So I never look at my junior year because I did get hurt against Dayton on some BS. Wide open layup, I tore my heel. I don't know, like, what the hell? I felt like a dude was in the top row and just, not even Dirk Jeter, just 90 ball at me. Tore my heel. But
when this happened, junior year?
Yeah, but even with that, it didn't stop me or anything like that. It just, you know, we really had a well-oiled engine. Well-oiled. Anybody could have played any amount of minutes at that time. You know, it was just...
I follow.
Yeah, for sure.
That's respectable right there. When your senior year comes around, your playing time remains the same. Was it frustrating at all? Were you upset at all? Final 2 years, junior, senior year, my playing time is considerably less than it was as a sophomore.
Nah, I wasn't frustrated because I was the man. So within my playing time, everything was run through with me, or I was a focal point. But what was understood was we had guys that that redshirt that was, you feel me? So like I said, I alluded to you that I wanted to leave and go to Bridgeport. I doubled back my senior year after not having those minutes and whatever. Even though I understood, but once again, I still wanted to get back to the stardom that I had and the publicity, you know. And it was understood, like, yo, bro, you want to go here, have all the minutes and have all the notoriety, and really have to go get a job after, or be a part of a winning culture, and the scouts, teams, and everybody, GMs know you have winning culture. So that's really why I stood my senior year. So I wasn't really thinking about, because that conversation happened going into my senior year. You know, individual summer workouts, you know, preseason. I'll be honest, everybody know, but preseason we had to do wall touches. I sat on the side. I didn't do no wall. I didn't run. I don't know how to run without a basketball. that got in trouble for that. Like, don't follow me. Yes, I played overseas multiple years. I did what I've been able to do. This don't work for everybody. But for me, I do not know how to run. If a coach say suicides, I will be the most in shape person ever, because mentally I just get in myself like, where's the basketball? And that's really what it was and how I operated. Senior year, just understood like I'm a part of something and we can really do something special. And we did something special. We went all the way to the championship. We had a chance to compete for making history.
Right, make it to the dance.
The first team ever. In school history. Not just school history, but NCAA history. At the time, it was 5 schools. North Florida made it, so now St. Francis is one of 4 schools since the existence of Division I that never made it to the tournament. And we had the opportunity with North Florida at that time. North Florida made it, we would have been 2, we would have been, now it would have been only 3. Because St. Francis would have did it 1 time. You know, so I have 0 regrets. Going into my senior year, it was definitely understandable, like, I'm a part of something. I asked my coach, like, yo, nah, man, I'm trying to retire. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I need another year. Like, yo, stop playing. We was at Robert Morris when he sat me in a hotel room, Moonship, whatever, PA, and said to me, like, yo, I need you. Like I need your abilities on the wing. I need your defensive skills. You know, like, I don't want to lie and say everything that he said. I don't remember too currently, but I'll be honest. I look in the camera, like, the conversation was, like, I need you. Like, I need the abilities. You know, so that's why I stood. And I stood there, and I was happy for sure.
I follow. So now you have that senior season, you approaching graduation, you walk across the stage. What are your plans for after college?
Nah, man, you asking all the proper questions, bro. Like, you the right guy, man. Like, nah, like, damn, man, I never really did this before, man. You asking all the right questions. Graduation, I tell you, May 19th, 2015. They put the test on the left or the right side, right? Is it go left or right, or how it go? It don't even matter, bro. I'ma look in the camera, man. That day, May 19th, it was supposed to rain. It didn't rain. The sun came out of nowhere. It was a little cloudy and all that. We had our joint on the pier, right? First year they put up the Brooklyn Bridge Pier and all of that. Man, I'm telling you. I ain't telling you. I went like this. They said Kevin Douglas, Akumalade, woo, whatever, however that goes. And I moved my tassel, whether it was right to left or left to right. Pew! A bubble burst. Real world. You are now in the real world. What are you gonna do? Everything's so bright. So bright. I walked down the stage, see my man Musa, saw my man's Mel, and they taking picture. Cool, we took the picture with my whatever, and I look back like, damn, that was really mad dark. What? But mind you, I just have fun playing college basketball. Did all of these good things. I just put myself out there for my family and everything. Me and Mama Love is still on my Instagram to this day, crying. I did it for you, Ma. But it felt like a bubble burst, like so bright. Like, what
so
now?
What was your plan when that bubble burst?
None. It was like, what is this? No plan, no nothing. What is this? 22 years old, 2 degrees and a minor, finished college basketball, 4 years of school. What am I going to do? Lost soul. I did not want to go back to 169 Clay Avenue. Didn't want to go back to what niggas called the block. That's all I knew. That's all I knew, bro. Lost, scared, no direction, no form of direction.
A lot of people don't admit that about how you on a scholarship, you get stipends, you get gear,
Pell check,
you get Pell grants, you get
extra money
help
on the
with
table,
your academic, extra money under the table. Some ain't even doing their work, someone else is doing it for them. They've never paid a bill, not even their phone bill. The phone bill was covered by somebody. Now all of a sudden you 22, 23, for some of these reclassified guys, 24, and you hit the real world, and it smacks you in the face a lot of times.
For sure.
What do you think of some of the things what do you think helped you get over that anxiety, and when did you start getting a plan?
I opened back up to my dad at that time. For sure. At that time, going through my late years in high school from my senior year all throughout college, I personally believe it was nothing that he could tell me how to be a man, because he did other things at that time and it led him to be elsewhere. So I had an ignorant way of thinking, But once I was out in the world, you know, I reached out back to him, you know, because I didn't want to do the things that he did. It was right there in my face to do it. You know, the devil was just presenting itself like, hey, 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 hey. And I stood strong. For a fact, I stood strong. Yeah, that was really what it was. Like, I reached out to him, and like he showed me like, yo, bro, you could do whatever you want to do. Like, that was it. Just conversing with him. I waited my time. My agent sent me overseas, but he really kept me sane, just conversing, because every time I spoke to him, I know like, damn, he want to be here and not in Jamaica. He want to go through this process with me. He probably want to rebound from me when I'm coming out the game. He probably want to do all of these things. So what he's saying, for sure, holds some weight, and that's really what kept me going until I was able to step foot overseas after college.
Shout out to your pops. So
that's a fact.
You was